Hello everyone and welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price update based on Elliott Wave analysis. Yesterday we saw a beautiful rally for Bitcoin, right? And after the rally we saw a new gap on the CME. If we go on the 1 hour chart of the CME, we can see the formation of a new gap. Now the old gaps have been closed, but we still have a small part of it now has created, and I think it's not yet fully closed. So I think as well this one of the reasons why we see now some lower prices, and it's very normal. However, now I'm not gonna of course go back into the daily today. I just covered it yesterday. However, of course, we are expecting a massive wave of 5 towards the upside. We don't forget that. But I want to share something very important today, which it might be very critical, okay? And pay attention for it, of course, because, it might change. There is a potential of a bearish scenario, of course. As usual, we always have both case scenarios, right? Our bullish is towards the upside for a wave 5, and our bearish scenario is a corrective wave, right? And more lower prices. Very simple. So when we take the value area range here, we see that the whole correction now, the value area low here of the volume did not, the price could not break it, okay? So it's very important that if we want to proceed further towards the upside, it's very important to come back to the battle, right? To the battle area. It's very important. If we are still under it, that keeps the possibilities even higher for bearish scenario. Okay, guys. So this is the thing. I just want to be very clear and very. I know that it doesn't sound really maybe okay, like 100K scenario and so on, but you know the market is, no one can predict it before 1 or 2 days. Maybe before a few hours, yes, but like several times before, no one can do this. Of course, I'm not saying that I'm bearish, alright? What I'm saying is that there is still a high possibility that we are still looking for lower prices, okay? And the second thing is that it might have formed a WXY rather than 1, 2, and 3, because the 3 looks very short now, huh? On the 4 hour chart, if I'm looking for a 3, I don't want to see 3 red candles, okay, on the 4 hour chart. Remember. So, this is the thing. Yeah, I mean, it might be okay, I mean, because the wave 1 now is longer than the wave 3 currently, okay? If we take the base fib level here from this point to this point, right, and we take it as, let's say, zigzag for a 1 Fibonacci, we did not hit yet the 1 fib even, okay? So that means the wave 3 is shorter than wave 1, and this is not allowed in Elliott Wave unless we get a very short wave 5. Okay? If we get a very short wave 5, then okay, it might be. However, if that is very short, that means we will not hit the fib levels for an impulse. And don't forget that a leg of a zigzag is an impulse. And this is a finished impulse, however, it has reached only the 1 fib level required for a zigzag. Okay? And therefore, if this is exactly what we get, and finished impulse later on, right? With reaching only the 1 fib level or even around it a little bit, right? Reaching only this fib level or around it, then guys, I will be much more tending to, okay, this to be corrective. So if we hit this level and we reject again under the value area low, then okay, that's it. Okay, so this is your confirmation. If we are in a bearish market, first of all, we want to see continuation, right? Towards after, okay, they will close the CME gap, then move towards the upside, right? Preferably moving over than 63,100, over it, right? That preferably. That would be much better, nicer indicator, okay? That we are in a bigger impulse and not a small one, alright? And okay, after reaching this, if we want to retest, we don't want to get out again, okay? We want to have rejection here and continue towards the 1.618 fib level, okay? This is the scenario exactly that we need to see in the next few hours, days, of course. Okay, so this is exactly what we are looking for. I cannot really be so bearish here also. I think it's only, again, the CME gap. And then we might, of course, retest, finish this impulse, whether at the 63,100, lower or higher. And this is a key factor here, and also this level as a support after breaking it, okay? After breaking it, we need to break it first. Now it's a resistance, okay? So these are the things. I think there is no need to get so much insight. I mean, at the 1 hour chart here is the same. Nothing to change here, all right? All what we need to see now is filling the gap, hit the support, and then go back and enter, of course, the value area low, enter the battlefield again, right? And then hit the fib level, okay? Retest the value area low, and then move up again. This is exactly the scenario that we would like to see to give, again, higher possibilities for the bullish scenario, because now the possibilities are kind of 50-50, okay guys, until this part, of course. Now, of course, in this area, we were very bullish, right, because of the formation of 1-2-1-2, but now we see a formation of a 1-2-3, right, plus the resistance, right, the high resistance here, and that we are still under the value area low, right, of the volume. So these are the updates for the analysis, for the daily analysis. I mean, the most important now. Of course, I'm gonna follow with some intraday to see some changes here. Be careful, we're gonna see some red today, okay? We're gonna see some red. I mean, it might return, of course, but it's just the CME gap at least. If lower than this, then it's done. It's 3 corrective wave, alright? If you go lower than this area here, lower than 59,350, then we are heading for new low even, right? New low, possible new low. Because if this is corrective, that means continuation of this massive trend, okay? Alright guys, so that was it. Thank you for watching, and I wish you to have a nice day. Trade safe as well, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.